Free will. Could be.
Congratulations. That's awesome. So,
You don't need to know who I'm pregnant by. Who that baby by? It's on your page. Do you even know your baby's daddy? We hear God, but we are listening. Just know God not gonna put no more on you than what He know you can't handle. Exactly. I'm like, Lord, you feel like I was strong. I'm like, God, I'm over here getting beat up. I ain't never got beat up this bad. Like, you think I'm strong? You think I'm this strong? But then I just get back in that ring. I was like, dang, you think I'm that strong? Woo. Black eye and all.
We can do anything better than those mannequins, you guys. Let's do it.
You had to be stripped clean in order to rebuild. Therapy will show you that. God will show you. Yeah, I was beating myself up today. I'm like, man, if I just paid attention to the red flags at first and just left him alone in the beginning before I got pregnant and all this other stuff, I wouldn't be going through this. And he's like, stop right there. Stop right there. You have to stop blaming yourself. Like he just said, I kept blaming myself. Because I can't control how others act. Period. But he said you were going based off of he was like, you were going based off of emotions at the time. And if you felt like your emotions felt like you should have stayed or whatever like that, I am not here to judge why you stayed or whatever. But I'm just saying, I'm like, man, my kids wouldn't be in this situation if I just wasn't nice or didn't help him or like, stop blaming yourself. Like, stop blaming yourself. Yes, you do have to take accountability. I've already taken my portion of accountability. Period. But it's already done. So his point was, it's already done. What can I do to work towards that? That means just changing my behaviors, not going back to him. If he end up getting out, not going back to him type stuff. But it's already done. I can't take those things back. And at that time, again, I never went through domestic and I never dated nobody either. For me to had even know what I was going through, experience the red signs, I was really ignoring the red signs. I didn't even see them. He was like, that's what a cycle of domestic violence is that they start charming you first. They start getting you mentally. And then that's when the mental stuff come into play. Once they know they have you mentally, everybody know that next is verbal or it's going to go straight to abuse, period. But once they got you mentally, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. That's why some people like, I would never. Maybe because you didn't let him get you mentally. But the moment that a man has you mentally, it's always going to be easier said than done. You're just not going to leave out, because I felt the same way until I was put in that position. We may know God, but do we have relationship with him? Exactly. It even say that the demons know God's name. Satan, Lucifer, he know God's name. Everybody know God's name. And for those that don't yet, they will soon. That's why he give us free will to let everybody get a chance to seek him and love him. It's easy for somebody to say, I know God. But do you really? To know God is to seek him, find him, love him. That's to know God. Not only that, obey his commandments. Again, the greatest commandment of all time is to love your neighbor as you love yourself.
you can do this. If I thought you
That's the greatest commandment. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. So if you being hateful to people, being evil, always got something bad to say about people, constantly gossiping, you do not love God.
Your heart is going to fall out of your head.
Because there's no way you can say you love God and you doing those things. Some of y'all under here confused with knowing of God, actually knowing God straight up. She didn't accuse you of anything. She asked the question. I don't care, and I answered it.
Well, my head and my heart tell me that we can save Zeta. We need 30 pledges.
I agree. I believe you're the one confused.
Just how to do it.
It wasn't meant for you. And still making poor judgment, and he locked up. You don't know what kind of judgment I've been making. You're confused behind the page. And you can't say that you can't live free, because yes, you can. To know what God promised, as long as you did what he told you to do. You can't say that. Because yes, for those who make it to heaven, is most definitely going to live free. And not going to have to worry about remembering anything bad. You're confused behind the page with no followers or no profile picture. We all have fell short of his glory. Keep striving for positive things. The results will be rewarding. Yes. And you know what people don't understand? It's crazy how people can always point out somebody's flaws in what they're doing because it's easier just to do. It really ain't. People always say it's easier to be negative. It really ain't. It's easier to do both, honestly. I don't know why it's hard for people. It's easy to say, have a blessed day. I hope things are well. Instead of, I hate you. Like, who wants to be like that all day? But people always, and there's people that could be going worse than what I'm going through, or going through the same, or whatever like that, or just deadbeats all around with their kids, like actual deadbeats.
Feeling good on the inside is all about
Actual deadbeats. And have something to say. Like, how dare you even speak your tongue to talk about me? You don't take care of your kids. You should be putting your kids to bed right now. You over here worried about Taiamonet.
eye contact, flattery, and
Like,
for example, let's
God said if you seek him, he will be found by you. Keep seeking, sis. Thank you. You'll have a good testimony to tell. I'm already knowing. Hey, Katina. No one can put you in heaven or hell. You're doing right. Keeping your business to yourself, and will. People don't understand that everybody's gonna always have something to say. They spoke about Jesus to the day that he died and rose again. Still talking about Jesus. He alive and he coming back. And a lot of people gonna regret that coming out their mouth. And wish that they held their tongue. But you gonna learn the hard way. Period. And once he come, no, aliens did not adopt the planet. Jesus came back for his people. Then you're gonna have to experience the Antichrist. And I'm telling you, y'all, people are not gonna laugh no more. That's being just plain evil. You're not gonna laugh, and I keep saying that all the time, and I'm never gonna stop saying that. So you understand, you're not gonna laugh anymore. You're gonna be screaming. You're gonna get tortured. And guess what? You can't even go 6 feet under. You have to stay alive for the whole thing. Ain't that sad? But guess what? That's a reward that was given to you because you wasn't being obedient and you chose to be evil and live an evil, messed up, corrupted life. So you can't blame nobody.
I really like what you're going with outside.
Real talk though, have you asked your therapist if they have a relationship with God? That's important. Yes, because I kept talking about God. He said, do you go throughout your whole day thinking negative? Have negative thoughts more than positive? I said no. I said nope. I said because I know what God has shown me. It has been confirmed. And that I know that God will not leave me nor forsake me. And I know that eventually he's gonna get me out of this. And yeah, he told me to look up a scripture. It was in Proverbs or whatever like that. And yeah, like there's somebody that believe in God too, I guess. I'm assuming.
I think you're a bad man. Oh, I bet the house that falls on you is gonna be a sexy house. Work it.
So who told you this? God, the judge, or the therapist? What are you talking about? Why would I be with somebody if I'm not bonded or have no ties with nobody or have any feelings towards somebody, and I know that a man just abusive already. I meet him and then he just slapped the crap out of me. You think I'ma stay? Girl, you got your rabbit ass mind. A lot of people stay in a relationship because it was groomed to get up to that point. Again, once they have you mentally, it is over with. Period. Why would I just, I know he abusive. Let me get with this abusive man. I like gangbangers. First of all, he's not a gangbanger. He wasn't a gangbanger. I don't like gangbangers. I don't like hood niggas. I don't like niggas that gangbang. I don't like niggas that sag. None of that shit. I like me a man that is educated, got his head on his shoulders. And that's what he was showing me. He was showing he was still in college. He was in the military. He was in the oil field. For me, based off our conversations, we had good intellectual conversations. He had his hands on his shoulder. He can tell me his 5-year plan. I love a man that could tell me that stuff. It was stuff that he was talking about that basically drew me to him because I wasn't physically attracted to him at all. I would not give him the time of the day. But then I became mentally attracted to him based off of the answers, the questions that I had, getting to know him and stuff. He started becoming attracted to me. He was no longer ugly. But when we would break up, he would be ugly, okay? But when we be together, I'm just like, man, this man's smart. Okay, he really got, okay. Took him a whole year. He that whole facade and stuff lasted a year. After that, the abuse started coming in. You said he beat you in the past, so how you never been through domestic? Bitch, who said that? You a goofy head bitch. Get your goofy ass off my stuff, ugly ass. The fuck? You think I'ma keep answering to your woo. Lord, please forgive me. See, that's what I'm saying. This is why I don't be want to get on this app sometimes. Because I know based off what I just did, I'm going to have to be accountable for it. And I was really finna go in on it. I had to catch myself. That's narcissist behavior. Why take your braids down? They were cute. Because they was heavy. God doesn't condemn you or chastise you. Well, it say certain things that you do you can't be condemned for, so you might want to go back and read again. Yeah, you might want to read again. It depends on certain stuff that you do. Just type in like, what does the Bible say about being condemned? And go find all the scriptures that say mention something with that word.
God told me to give you this letter.
Anywho.
Shelley moved to Africa to work with the orphans. She left when we were gone because she said she can't deal with goodbyes. I'm going to bed. No movies.
Educated but beat you, shaking my head. He was educated. He went to college. He was very smart. All that. But being educated has nothing to do with you being abusive. What does that have to do? There's professional pro football players or basketball players that had everything good for themselves and then effed around and put their hands on a woman and lost everything. So that has nothing to do with nothing. You said, bless her heart. Who was you talking about? Me? Dang, I always get hood dudes. Ain't none ever hit me. Girl, I don't mess with no hood dudes. Especially if you got kids, you shouldn't even want nobody that gang banging in the streets and stuff. Because then you put your kids at risk. What if somebody want to harm them and you there? Or they be driving your car and then, I don't let people drive my car anyway, but I'm just saying, you letting people drive your car or whatever, and then they notice your car by maybe something that your car outsin from the same car that other people got. I don't know. And do something to your car. Pew pew your car. Or pew pew your house. Because they have issues with them and they didn't care about anybody else being around or anything like that. By any means necessary, they was ready to target them whether they was there or not. Why would you put your... no. That's why I don't do that. Because they automatically a red flag for me. Military, that say it all. I'm telling you, people don't understand. I keep saying military men messed up in the head. Not all, but a lot. Okay.
I can totally hose you some right there. No.
Not your teeth so long. Y'all really be hating. The action is not your reaction. Just remember that, okay? Exactly. There's no way that I can control what somebody else is doing. Period. There's nothing I can control. I can't control that. And that's what my therapist was telling me today too. So it don't matter what nobody else saying now that I'm in therapy. Like literally, he like, you couldn't control him. He said if he was domestic, it don't matter what you did, said, anything. No person can force anybody else to put their hands on them. It don't matter if somebody antagonize anybody, anything like that. He said, what do you feel about that? I said, that's true. I said, you know, a lot of times I told him, like, you could walk away. You don't have to put your hands on me. He took batter's intervention where he battered women, right? Before he even met me, he had took a 52-week class. I didn't know what that stuff was. So he was at the end. He had like 2 weeks left. But anyways, long story short, is they taught you what to do, to walk away. You chose to get mad. So he said, if somebody is domestic, it is in them. It is in them. Period. So I'm not about to make no excuses for why he hit me or anything like that at all. After hearing that, it is in them. So if you hit women, you hit men, or whatever like that, it's in you. Period.
Quick trick. Watch this. We are going to put little trails of Vaseline on the contours of your abs.
This is probably his sister over here texting from this fake ass page.
Oh, she says you're completely ingenious, Shelly.
Thank you.
Good or bad, there's bad men in all aspects, unfortunately. And there's bad women too.
Juicy? Yeah.
You feel me? It's bad. Everywhere. Military men are traumatized. I see. Or mean. I ain't gonna say they mean. They messed up in the head. That's all that is. They messed up. It don't matter if they go out to war. They messed up in the head. They got messed up nonsense. A lot of them are married just for the benefits. Or, you know, a lot of them be cheating. And it just... It's too much going on in the military. Like I said, I had a brother that was in the military and stuff, so I got to see what was going on. And like I said, when I was 16 years... No, I wasn't even 16. I was like 15, 14. I was having sex with my brother's military friends and stuff, not knowing no better for real. I mean, I did know better, but whatever. Anyways, long story short, they all 20-something, like 24, 25. And I'm having sex with a minor. Military men are messed up.
You're a butterfly now, not an earthworm.
Messed up.
Hide anymore.
And they get away with a lot of stuff too.
He runs past your everyday.
Any person that have any type of power, 9 times out of 10 is gonna get away with stuff. So I would never date an officer, a military man again, nothing of that nature. I'm not playing. They get away with too much. All military are not bad, trust me, but most of them are. You met him while he was in a woman beaters group. You're sick in the head. Making an excuse for him just keeps you trapped. It's a him problem, not you. Dang, military men and women not just being That's all traumatized because, well, I don't know a lot of military women. I know a lot of military men. I don't know a lot of military women to speak on the women. Some stuff ain't everybody business.
I guess I am a little proud.
Don't get too excited.
To be honest, if you've never been in a domestic situation, please stop respectfully. If it can be triggering. It can. Because you can't speak from a place of, I would have done this. I came from that place to, if a man put his hands on me, I'm going to make sure he get touched. He going to be gone. I'm going to have my brothers, all this on him. This going to happen. And then I'm going to leave. No. Easier said than done. Period. I've never, let me say that again. Never. And my daddy could confirm it. He even told my baby daddy that. I've never let a man just willingly disrespect me and get away with it. Period. You're not going to disrespect. Like, Brielle daddy, he be trying that with me. Yeah, we gonna go there all the way. We gonna turn up. Period. He gonna do all that internet stuff, but I bet you he won't do it in my face.
Do you find yourself more attracted to me when I'm like this? Or like this?
I mean, he would. No, he would. He don't. He's somebody that don't give a F, but he know my family, so he try not to do stuff like that. But yeah, like, yeah, I used to slap N-words for disrespecting me. Who's you talking to? Who is the B word? Don't refer to me as your B word. Nothing. I'm not that type of girl. Like, you don't refer to me as your B. No, I'm your woman. I'm your lady. I'm your girl. Something in that aspect. But y'all be okay with the disrespect. Oh, my man called me B, and you look goofy. You look goofy. But again, if you ain't never came from a domestic, you can't say nothing. Don't matter what you say. It's not gonna make me mad. I don't care. You just better hope that you speaking on it, God don't put you in that situation and have you humble. And now you getting smacked up in your head because you done talked about somebody else's situation. I would just shut up about that situation for real.
Always remember, boys want what other boys want.
I'm a military woman and married to a military man. And yes, it was domestic. Call the case behind it. You said you was domestic or he was domestic? Blessings, I pray all has been well with it. Thank you.
Which is like 2,000 miles away. I probably know. I'm calling Nina.
Wait, Natalie, you're too smart. Boys don't like girls that are too smart.
Right. Colby didn't hear me say that.
Yeah, I've been trying to edit my YouTube video, but I think I'm gonna start all the way over.
You know?
Cause I didn't like it.
Oliver asking you out.
So what I'm gonna do is, I got a tutorial. I hope it come out good, y'all. I'm so. You said yes, you was the one being domestic.
There's no one here to mix. They're over there, aren't they? The Kappas. Well, they're definitely not here. I know that, Dip Switch. I can see that.
Hey, CL. See, but I don't make excuses. I don't feel like it's ever okay for anybody to put their hands on anybody. I feel like you should just remove yourself. Remove yourself. Now, it'd be different if he hit you first and then you defended yourself. Okay. I was always taught not to put my hands on a man because it's not all men was raised to not put their hands on women. They smack fire in you, and now you don't put yourself at risk. So I won't ever put my hands on a man first. Now, I'm not gonna say every single time, but sometimes I got so tired of him putting his hands on me. Woo! I let him have it. We fought, baby. We fought. But sometimes it's just like, dang, it's gonna make him just even more mad. I don't have weapons around me to help me or nothing. I just let him just hit me and just begged him just stop, please. Okay, I'm sorry. And it's just like constantly saying I'm sorry or okay, we can be together again. Like I would just say stuff. I don't even know what I would be saying, but.
I do know that I had fun.
I don't know anything about
You said I was undiagnosed with BPD. Is that bipolar? PTSD and bipolar? What is BPD? That's still not a good enough excuse to put your hands on somebody if they didn't hit you first. Like, I'm not gonna say I salute to women that hit me, and I'm not gonna say that. Domestic is domestic, period. And people think that domestic is only physical and it's verbal too, and it's mental. It's all three. And I'm not giving nobody no cookie for none of that at all. If you domestic, you need to heal yourself. That's all I can say. Heal yourself from whatever trauma eating you up to make you put your hands on people. Get that demon gone. Or stronghold, whatever it is. And stuff. And that's that. But that's the only advice I can give on that or whatever like that. You know? Because I always say, F around and find out type stuff. You put your hand on the right man, might take your life and or the other way around. I don't know, but yeah, I run when I get the slightest feeling that my man gonna hit me. Man, if you gotta do that, it's time to leave too. But then you can never tell somebody when to leave though. You can only say, well, when you get tired. That's the best advice you can get somebody that go through domestic is not coming from a judgmental place. When you get tired, you'll leave.